Connor, I'll start it off with a newsy question. Do you have any opinion on whether the NHL should go to the Olympics on a regular basis? Would you like to play that sort of thing?
Yeah, I do have an opinion on it. I think they should go, but ultimately it's not my decision. There's a lot more people higher up than me that are making that decision. So, would I like for NHL players to go and have the opportunity to chase down a spot on Team Canada? I would love that, but ultimately it's not my choice.
Connor, what's it say when you have so many guys from the Young Guns team that are actually at this All-Star game, whether it be Laine, McKinnon, Matthews, we can go down the list. And what's that say for the sport going forward?
I think it just shows, what kind of team we actually had. I mean, we were really good. I mean, it's kind of a shame we didn't move on, but that's the format of the tournament. But we definitely had a lot of good players, and it's pretty evident when there's a lot of them here at the All-Star game. And what does it mean for the game moving forward? I think it just shows that I think the game is pretty safe with coming into the young guys' hands, kind of.
Connor, yesterday Wayne Gretzky was saying that for the moment, Sidney Crosby is the best player in the NHL, but one day you're going to be pushing him really hard. I know it's not the first time that Wayne is saying this, but what's the feeling when you're hearing a legend talking about you that way?
Yeah, that's pretty special. Just to be mentioned in the same sentence as a guy like Crosby and that kind of thing, and obviously it coming from Wayne Gretzky, it's pretty special. So it definitely means a lot.
Connor, to Mike's earlier question, reuniting with Johnny Gaudreau, a week ago you tried to beat each other's brains in. This weekend your teammates again. What do you recall of playing with him on Team North America, and how much do you think that helps you guys tomorrow in the game, having a little familiarity with each other's games?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely know his game really well. Obviously at the World Cup, he was dominant. He was a huge player for us. He's so shifty and so fast. And then I get to play against him 5 times a year, 4 times a year. So I definitely see a lot of it on the other end. So I definitely understand his game pretty well, and he's pretty good at that 3-on-3 format. So he might be a good line mate.
Connor, me again. Hockey's got its traditions. The morning skate's one of them. Do you like a morning skate, or would you like to see it go the way of the dodo bird?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind morning skate. It definitely has its benefits. I like the optional format. You just leave it out there. If you want to go on, you go on. If you don't, you don't. I think that's the way to do it. Some days I feel like going on to first skate in the morning. Some days I don't. I think it just kind of all depends on the day and your schedule and what that's been like.
Yeah, I know, like last night before the event, you were pretty excited to go, and I know, from a young age, you were around Curtis Joseph, so you're not really awestruck by seeing guys from the past. But what was going through your mind sitting there last night and watching this gathering of the greats of today and yesteryear?
Yeah, it was crazy. Definitely a great event. Really cool to go see all those guys, from the past and the present, and it was just something that I wanted to take in, and I brought my grandpa with me, and for him, I think it was even cooler for him to see all those old timers, guys that he looked up to, and that was kind of his era. So, he definitely had a good time as well. So it was overall it was a great event, and I had a really good time there.
Connor, talking to the legends last night about what they love about the game today, the name that came up over and over was your name. And even Peter Forsberg said he wished he could be like you and have your skill set. So I'm just wondering, do you think we'll one day look back at this weekend as sort of a passing of the torch of generations? So, Forsberg to Crosby to you. Do you ever think about that kind of thing?
I definitely don't think about that. I think it's pretty clear that Crosby is the best player in the world, and he's here to stay for a long time. So definitely not a passing of the torch or anything like that. So like I said, I'm excited to be here. The event last night was great to see all those guys and have them up on stage and do that huge group picture. Something that may never ever happen again. I think that was pretty special.
Connor,
from last year to this year, and even from the beginning of this year to, say, today, by what factor have you noticed opponents giving you attention, game plan, harassment through, through your game? Can you talk a bit about that, please?
Yeah, I think I notice it more in the neutral zone. I don't get a lot of time with the puck in the neutral zone to come through with any kind of speed, and that's definitely an area that I have to figure out. Either to get open or find different ways to come through the middle, or just overall figure it out and still find a way to contribute that way. It's a sign of it's almost a compliment if you're getting attention like that. So that's how I try and look at it, as much as it sucks.
Is it a little extra special this weekend, just when you consider, just to go back to the World Cup a little bit there, the fact that there are so many young guys, there's a rather impressive group of you guys here going through the pageantry of an All-Star weekend for the first time here together?
Yeah, it's exciting. To see all of them is good, and talk to them and kind of catch up with them is obviously a lot of fun. And we spent a month together, and our team became very close. So to catch up with everyone is nice, and I think there's a lot of us that are experiencing the All-Star game for the first time, like you said, and for us to kind of all go through that together is even sweeter.
Do you feel a different buzz this year in Edmonton? Yes, there's the new building, but also the fact that the team is in the playoff scenario right now.
I think the fans are definitely excited about it, and we've put ourselves in a good position here at the All-Star break to chase down a playoff spot, and the city is definitely buzzing about that. They're excited, and they should be, and they deserve to be. They've been loyal fans for 10 years with no playoffs and not very good teams, and now we've given them something to be excited about, and they should be.
Connor, just to the skills competition, and you're known for being a fast player. You're going to skate in the fastest skater competition. Is there a certain amount of pride that, even though it's just a fun thing, is there a certain amount of pride that comes with maybe either breaking that record or winning the thing?
Well, you just want to put your best foot forward, whatever it is. You want to go out there and skate as fast as you can, or I think everyone wants to do the best they can do and not embarrass themselves. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to try and have fun with it, though. So